Welcome to Sounders FC 1v1. I'm Matt Gash. Joining me today is Marc Burch. Marc, first of all, welcome, and welcome to the 2013 season, I guess.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
You were with DC for 5 seasons before you came to the Sounders last year. How much was an adjustment for you to go from a place that you'd kind of become familiar to a new place like Seattle?
Yeah, it's much different than this year. You know, just coming in, meeting new guys, trying to find my role on the team, you know, not knowing what Ziggy's expecting from me, what the organization's expecting from me. You know, it's difficult, but this is a welcoming community, a welcoming group. The front office is amazing, and the players are amazing. You know, it's great to get to know everyone, and they welcomed me in, and it was a quick transition for me.
And last year, you guys made a run to the Open Cup final. I know you guys took it very seriously and had a lot of success in DC as well in the Open Cup. What maybe was the difference in the approach between those two teams, and maybe some similarities as well?
Oh, I mean, it's an important tournament. It's an important tournament for the United States. And I think everybody should take it that serious. You know, you should put out the best team you can and make sure you win. You know, and you win 3 in a row, and you get to the finals again, and questionable calls, and you never know. I mean, it's you know, it's good to take every situation serious, and I think they do that here. And you know, winning trophies is a big deal, and we missed out last year, but you know, we'll take another run at it this year.
And how was the first year for you here in Seattle? What was the standout moment for you?
The standout moment, just the amount of minutes and the amount of games, the amount of appearances I had. You know, I was coming off a foot surgery, wasn't sure how I was going to react, and you know, just being able to be available anytime Ziggy asked me to be available was a big deal for me. You know, and being able to walk out in front of 38,000, sometimes 60,000, you know, it's incredible, and it's an experience that, you know, I'll never forget. You know, at DC we had the Bar Brava jumping up and down, but here you have 38,000 people jumping up and down. It's incredible here.
Now, a lot of those people looked to the north side of the stadium and saw the signage for Tanzania, and it seems kind of this far out place in the world. You had a chance to go there this off season and visit. First of all, talk about the week leading up to that, because it was maybe a less traditional way about going to Tanzania than most would take. And then talk about the trip itself.
Yeah, so my wife and I hadn't had a honeymoon yet, so we had planned to go to Maui since we're so close out here in Seattle. So I landed from Maui on the 7th and flew out the 7th to Tanzania. Well,
so those of you watching at home, Seattle, it's practically Maui's backyard.
Yeah, as close as you can get. So yeah, I mean, the flight was tough. It was, well, it was about to be tough until Emirates was nice enough to hook us up with the business class seats, and that was incredible. But 15 hours to Dubai, spent the night there, flew to Dar es Salaam, had a layover there, and then got to Arusha, where we were going to stay for a couple days. It was an incredible experience.
What kind of things did you guys do there?
We started out with doing some community service work, visited some schools, visited Washington Global Health sites that they have over there, and then we went on to some safaris and staying in some lodges right off the safaris, which was absolutely incredible. I've been waiting to do it my entire life, and you know, I got the opportunity to, and it was everything I'd hoped it was. It's a beautiful place. The people are incredibly friendly. I really highly recommend it to anybody that would like to do something like that involves animals, involves a different type of experience. It's definitely worth it.
Did you ever imagine that soccer would take you to so many far corners of the world?
No, absolutely not. You know, and just when he said, "You want to go to Tanzania?" I was like, "Oh, that's why we have the signs." Like, absolutely, I'd love to. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was amazing. I got a little bit sick before I left, and it was a tough week, but there's no way I'd ever exchange it for anything.
Through all that, how did you end up getting ready for preseason, and what do you look forward to this year?
Yeah, so I did you know, there was a few of us in right after the season just lifting, and I talked with Dave Tenney and just wanted to work on my strength in the off season. You can always work on fitness through preseason. That's something that's going to come, and I've learned that over the years. So you know, my main goal is to get stronger, and now I'm be working on my fitness pretty hard, and you know, I'm just looking forward to starting this year. You know, getting the group of guys that are going to be playing, and if it's 11, 12, 13, 22 players, whoever's starting, you know, I know that this team's going to be a good, solid team, and we'll be competing for an MLS Cup this year.
Well, thanks very much for joining us, Marc, and look forward to a big year in 2013 for you.
All right, thank you.
This has been Marc Burch, 1v1 on SoundersFC.com.
Me preguntaron si podría hacer un anuncio y pensé que era porque yo juego para los Seattle Sounders. no puedo porque mi inglés no es muy bueno. That's true. Entonces me dijeron que el anuncio era de padres, niños y familias. Eso es muy importante para mí y le dije que yo hago lo que puedo hacer. No importa cuál idioma tú hablas, hay un idioma universal que nuestros niños comprenden y necesitan. Y es el amor y el cariño de los padres. Be a good parent and stay involved in your child's life.